Warning, there is a dead chick in this video. The world being what it is, it's never good to speak in absolutes, but I don't think I'm ever going to raise Cornish crosses ever again. So before we even get started, be forewarned, there's a dead bird in this video. Second, this is where I kind of need your help. I wouldn't normally post a dead bird video. It's not my favorite thing in the world. The last video I posted is how much I don't want the birds to die. I built the thing around the pen so that predators can't come in. So dead birds are not my favorite thing. Obvi. Who's are? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there. Rule 34, right? The reason why I'm actually posting this is because I need your help, or I want your input. If you're a bird person, chickens specifically. We raise meat birds here. Red Rangers or Freedom Rangers or Rainbow Rangers, I dig them. I really enjoy raising them. They act like real chickens. They run around. They go to the front of the house. They free range. They do their thing. They're excellent birds. On the food side, they're delicious, but they don't really have breasts. They're very, very slim, more akin to what we would consider ribs or rib meat. The breast is very small. Excellent tasting. It's just a positive experience overall. But Mama asked, hey, you know, we're still buying these Purdue breasts and organic wings and thighs. And before winter really set in, I said, okay, we'll get a half a dozen Cornish crosses, and I'll process those into wings and breasts and thighs, and separate from the Freedom Rangers or Red Rangers that we have now. I don't like the Cornish crosses. No, I know the fat guy up in New Hampshire or Vermont, wherever he is, he made a whole video about the ethics of them and this and that. And I know a lot of people like them because of the economics of it. They grow fast, they get big, and you get more per pound per dollar when you raise Cornish crosses. But like I started with, I don't like it so far. These have about 2 weeks left, so they're about 6 weeks old. And we had our first case, I guess, last night, which would be the previous video for you guys, where they were all, you know, happy-go-lucky, of flip over syndrome. Not a made-up thing, that's a real thing. Forewarned, dead bird ahead. This bird came in and ate himself to death. Literally, I don't know when. Had to have been after we were done filming yesterday. Ate, flipped over, dead as a doorknob. Now, if you follow on any of the other social media channels, which I post a little bit more of, I let all of the birds free range. And I knew going into this that the Cornish crosses weren't really going to free range. They were just going to kind of sit and eat and poop and just do their thing. And I knew that going in. But here's the truth about with my experience about the Cornish crosses. They die. They die. And while I have no real evidence of it, I alluded to it in the last video, we have had a hawk problem, which I never had before. And you go, well, how is that the Cornish crosses' fault? The Rangers just kind of smell like regular birds. They do their dirt baths and they're good to go. And in my experience, in this batch of birds, the Cornish crosses don't do that. They smell. They smell really bad. And I don't know if that smell like drew predators in. Is that possible? They're so sedentary that they just kind of barely, they poop and then they lay in it. Whereas the other birds will roost and poop off of something. They at least have some sort of semblance of cleanliness. The Cornish crosses are so focused on eating that they literally just lie around in their own filth. And they're kind of ugly. They have weird hair, feathers. They're barely feathered in. They're pretty fat, and they smell bad. Kind of remind me of me in high school. Now the fact that they're dropping dead, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a couple things. Did I ask the question? I meant to ask the question. The reason why I'm making this video is the reason why I'm posting this video is, do you guys have a better alternative? Is leghorns, or are leghorns better? Is there some breed of chicken that grows perhaps at a little bit of a slower rate but would still get the large body parts? I don't know. I don't know this. I think that's where the hive mind of the internet could help out. Let's face it. Here's a truth that comes along with homesteading. A lot, like I said earlier, a lot of folks like them, the Cornish crosses, because they are cheaper to raise. Their harvest day comes a lot sooner. Sooner harvest day, less feed, more money, less money out the door. Nobody. I'm sure some people. I don't think there's anybody out there whom does homesteading, like truly does homesteading for any sort of appreciable amount of time, thinks that you're gonna save money doing this. We're not a farm. I don't sell anything. I've been through this a million times. A couple eggs, nothing really appreciable. You're not saving money being a homesteader. Maybe on vegetables was arguable. If it really was about saving money, I'd grow my own vegetables and buy $2 a pound GMO reinforced sodium injected Purdue chickens. That's how you save money. The point of doing all this is home raised, free range, eating my bugs, no pesticides, no medicines, no nothing. Good wholesome meat that's good for you at a premium. Let's face it. I think it's akin to, if you're a lead delivery device person, it's akin to reloading. You're not going to save money, but you'll get more for the amount of money that you're spending, if that makes sense. I'm sure there's other hobbies out there that, do the same thing, but that's the closest analogy that I can come up with. You're still spending money. You're just getting more for the money. So tell me, internet, is there a better alternative to this? Eating yourself to death? Not cool in my book. Can I blame them for the hawks? I don't know. I don't think so. That's not fair for them. Another thing too, speaking about Cornish Cross poops, they poop like raccoons. They're big, gigantic poops, and you have to clean a significantly at a more frequent rate, of their area. We've done as many as, we have 7 layers, and we've had additional 15 rangers in here, and it's every 2 or 3 weeks cleaning out the chips. This is every week. Those 6 birds were laying down some heaters, and they make a dang mess. So that's another con. Seems petty, and it seems like I'm picking on them, but let's go get this thing out of here. I'm running out of room in the potato field. There was 6 weeks of feed down the drain. Feed ain't cheap these days. This stupid thing just had a heart attack and died. Aggravating. You fell out, Dopo. Easy. So I very much enjoy raising chickens and birds. Like hanging out with the ducks. Why am I making this? Commiseration. I could share my thoughts with the internet. Pretty sure Mom is sick of hearing about dead birds. I gotta go clean some chips. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh yeah, happy birds. Happy birds. Imagine getting a new toilet every week. God, that's the living a high life. The absolute high life. If I was rich, I would get a new toilet every week. Look how much fun you're having. Don't die. Please? I'm asking you nicely. Don't die. I enjoy your company, you crazy birds. God, it's like a zoo out here today. Go south for the winter.